My cheating husband called me an old bat, so I erased his $800,000 house. Family drama story. Patricia Williams believed she had built a steady life, a long marriage, 2 grown children, and a home she kept running while her husband, Frank, enjoyed the image of success. Patricia handled the real work, schedules, money, accounts, and every asset, while Frank spent freely and rarely cared about details. Then Frank shattered everything. He left Patricia for Amber, a much younger woman from his dental office, and he didn't leave with quiet guilt. He left with cruelty. He mocked Patricia's age, acted proud of replacing her, and even messaged her that she should be gone when he returned because he hated old things. Worse, he paraded his new relationship like a victory, taking the family overseas for a wedding-style celebration that Patricia wasn't invited to. Their son Jake called it Frank's second chance, and their daughter Sophie, an influencer, helped plan it, insisting Patricia should understand. Patricia watched her own children side with the man who humiliated her and felt erased inside her own family. But Frank didn't realize Patricia had been preparing for years. Long before his public exit, she had found proof of his affair and, instead of exploding, she started observing, tracking his behavior, his spending, and the financial truths he ignored. Patricia knew what was legally hers, what came from her inheritance, and what paper trails could prove. When Frank finally left and made demands, she moved with strategy. Lawyers, records, and law. No begging, no messy confrontation. Frank and Amber returned from their overseas wedding, expecting the big house to be waiting like a prize. Instead, they found an empty lot. The house was gone. Their laughter died on the spot. Frank panicked, Amber cried, and the children rushed in, more angry about losing comfort than concerned about their mother. While they shouted, Patricia stayed calm, recording and letting reality hit them first. When she finally stepped forward, Patricia delivered the truth with steady control. She had sold the house, and the new owners had demolished it. Frank tried to claim it was their home, but Patricia explained it had been bought with her inheritance, placed in her name, and his name had only been added later, something that could be challenged after betrayal. Then she landed the next blow. Frank and Patricia were still legally married, meaning his overseas ceremony with Amber wasn't a legal marriage at all. Amber's confidence cracked as she realized she'd quit her job and given up her apartment for a fantasy built on lies. Patricia didn't stop there. She exposed the debt Frank hid, credit cards, luxury spending, and a business loan he co-signed for Jake's failing crypto scheme that Patricia had been paying to keep them afloat. She announced she was done rescuing them. Finally, she revealed another reality Frank depended on. Even his company wasn't truly his the way he bragged. It was under Patricia's control, backed by paperwork he never bothered to understand. After the empty lot showdown, Frank's life unraveled. Amber left, the kids panicked, and public embarrassment spread when Sophie's content backfired. Frank later tried to strike back in court by reaching for trust assets, but Patricia's attorney countered with full financial records and evidence of his affair spending. Faced with consequences, Frank accepted a settlement. Patricia walked away not just with revenge, but with freedom, firm boundaries, a safer home, and a life no longer built around people who treated her like she was disposable.